Hi! 2025 is wrapping up and Christmas is upon us. So are the other holidays. Today I'm going to review another movie. Now, will this movie be uploaded and shown in time? Or will something bad happen to my laptop and all my progress from the other reviews I've done where I have to now redo all the editing that I had to do before and turn me into a liar? I don't know if you'll see this review in time. You decide. But with the magic of Christmas, let's get this started. Magico! That's Magico!
All the great ones from Atari, our favorite names. Before I could thank him, he beamed out of sight. With a Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night.
We're going to talk about 1984's Silent Night, Deadly Night. It'll give you a fright. I don't really have that much information to share about this movie. On a budget of $750,000, this movie came out November 9th, 1984. And at that time, it was the 80s. So, we were bored. People were bored. Parents were bored. A lot of angry mothers, PTA meetings, all protesting the murderous Santa Claus. Even though it's not Santa Claus actually killing people, it's a murderer dressed up as Santa Claus killing people.
Silent Night, Deadly Night now has the distinction of joining I Spit on Your Grave as one of the two most contemptible films I've seen. And I don't mean to think it's campy. It really is quite awful.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Unaliving people. That's right, a man dressed up as Santa going around and hurting innocent people. I think we already covered something like that. That movie was called, A Psychotic Santa Claus. Oh yeah, I already talked about it during Kirk Cameron's Saving Christmas. Yeah, parents really did try to shut this movie down. It's gonna warp the kid's mind mentality. I mean, no one's actually holding a pew-pew to their kids' heads. The kids don't have to watch the movie. The only way the kids would actually watch the movie is if you took the kids to the movie about a guy dressed up as Santa Claus hurting people. The movie's called Silent Night, Deadly Night, for God's sake. Oh, and also leading the charge to go along with all the bitching parents, Mickey Rooney. Mickey Rooney decided to get in on this bitch fest. Yeah, I love that. Mickey Rooney, this is my favorite piece of trivia, really. In fact, I'm gonna jump ahead and call it a fun fact. Mickey Rooney complained about this movie. He tried to get it shut down as well. But then years later, when Silent Night, Deadly Night 5 came out, guess who was the star? Suddenly there's not too much to complain about when you have a check to cash, huh? I mean, seriously, imagine talking about a bad influence of a film when you starred in Breakfast at Tiffany's as this guy.
And I said, what about Breakfast at Tiffany's?
Anyway, I don't want to get too much in a rant. The movie didn't do very well, but it did gain a cult following, and I actually like this movie. And I actually loved the 2025 remake of Silent Night, Deadly Night. I discussed it in Anthonix Maximus Matinee. Let's go. Let's watch the film.
Santa's watching, Santa's waiting.
The movie starts off with a kid singing, so you know it's a horror movie. That in itself is scary. Yep, there's all those credits, lots of credits taking up the screen time, and it's directed by Charles Sellier. He doesn't really have that many film credits. He mostly directed lesser-known things, and he wrote a book about Grizzly Adams, too. But we start off with the introduction of young Billy. And look, there's a baby in the front seat. Because in 1971, F your children's lives. And if you say otherwise, then you're a pussy. And you know it's a Christmas movie because the radio station is playing Christmas music over and over. Do you like your favorite radio station playing your favorite songs? Well, guess what? During the month of November and December, you're gonna get pretty much the same 5 Christmas songs on a loop, but sung by different people. And they made it to Grandpa at the mental hospital.
Why doesn't Grandpa say something?
He doesn't hear us, honey. He doesn't even know we're here.
Then what did we come for?
That boy raises a good thought, though. And the reason why I'm pointing this out is because, well, let's just say in the remake, there's a reason why they're visiting a catatonic grandfather.
Daddy and I are going to be right back.
Still, though, why would you leave your kid alone with a mental patient?
She can't help you. Nobody can. You're scared, ain't you? You should be. Christmas Eve is the scariest damn night of the year.
Okay, see, this makes no sense. Because this is the only out-of-character, out-of-pocket moment Grandpa has where he warns young Billy about the evils of Christmas. This is the only scene we see Grandpa doing this. Only scene we see Grandpa at all.
You better run for your life.
And it doesn't really build anything. It doesn't explain what goes on next. It's just, it has nothing to do with the story. You could have actually cut out Grandpa and the rest of the movie would still function the same. I like the idea that Grandpa has spent all his life just being catatonic, but really the whole purpose is just so he can control his grandkid.
Grandpa said Santa Claus was gonna punish me. I don't want him to come. I'm scared.
Okay, see, now it shows that Billy is afraid of Santa Claus because of what Grandpa said. But what we're about to see, again, should in itself be the reason why he's afraid of Santa Claus. You'll see. But let's cut to a convenience store. Ooh.
Put the money in the bag.
So it's not all phony sentiment, is it?
Guy dressed up as Santa Claus just sent that man to the shadow realm by unaliving him with a pew-pew. Stupid YouTube.
$31. Merry Christmas.
Really? This store clerk was going to sacrifice his own life for that much? Now, if it was the last Twix bar, I would jump in a line of fire.
Santa's watching, Santa's waiting.
They never did play this song in the remake. I'm gonna have to change my grade now.
Got a ways to go yet.
They seem like lovely parents, a warm mother, a father that passes for a young Richard Gere. Surely nothing bad will happen, even though I pretty much ruined it already.
What would anybody be doing stuck out here in the middle of the...
Probably because his car broke down.
Santa Claus!
Looks like you get to see him tonight after all, Billy.
Hey son, look, it's Santa Claus. He's stranded. Oh, let's say hi. Oh, not the pew-pew to the Richard Gere dad. Okay, movie, it's not enough that this guy is a robber and an unaliver, but he's also a assault. A sexual gropey dopey? Is that okay, YouTube? Can I say that, gropey dopey? And young Billy witnesses all. And leaves his brother behind, alright. And nope, that's the last time we see of this guy. There is no comeuppance for him. He just gets away with it. And we cut to Billy, slightly older, living in an orphanage.
Explain this, William.
Yeah, stupid! How dare you draw such a crude picture? Even though you witnessed mayhem to your parents, how dare you draw that picture? Get happy! You know, it really varies from religion to religion, but some versions of Catholics would actually prefer this. Because after all, Christmas is about Jesus, not Santa Claus. Anyway, I hope they punish him for his mullet.
Simply because something unfortunate happened to his parents, which he knows nothing about, is no reason to allow him to run wild.
By this movie's time, that's like 3 years ago. He has a good, vivid memory, I'm sure.
And if he has received proper training, he will know how to cope with it.
Jesus died for our sins. I think he can get over his parents dying. I did say the naughty words. Yeah, this movie focuses a lot of time on the orphanage and random people getting laid. Except for what orphanage is this? This seems to be an orphanage from the very youngest to, like people who are like 26? And Mother Superior, being ever so bitchy, catches them.
You'll pay for this. Punishment.
But joke's on her. That's their kink.
What they were doing was something very, very naughty.
There's that word again. Naughty. They're being naughty.
I'm a naughty boy! Naughty, 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 naughty!
That's gonna be ingrained into his head. You'll see.
But when we do something naughty, we are always caught. And then we are punished.
So if tonight you're doing naughty things to yourself, Santa's gonna come along and he's gonna give you a spanking. Tied down because he woke up from a nightmare. That'll teach you for having trauma.
I see nothing but greed where there should be gratitude.
Mother Superior's mad because kids are playing with toys on Christmas. But who gave them the toys? And she tortures him by making him sit on Santa's lap. I hope this bitch gets what's coming to her. Spoiler, she does not.
But I only have one job open. And it's for a man, not for a boy.
Okay, come on. At this point in the film, Billy is like, geez, I don't know, 30? I'm joking, of course. It is 1984. Teenagers actually looks like that.
He starts Monday morning. 9 o'clock, sharp.
I got the job.
I'm looking for...
And we go to montage. Kind of plays off like a Church of Jesus Christ and Latter-day Saints ad.
The warm side of the door.
Ooh, someone should dress up as that G.I. Joe so I can get out my Cobra Commander costume. He's triggered. The place is called Ira's Toys. Ira named after one of the producers.
Your profits truly are blood money.
Shame on you, Siskel, and shame on you, Ebert, for them to take that attitude. If they genuinely were horrified, they know very well that the most effective thing they could have done is to not review the picture.
Also, I love it that this movie was actually filmed during the summer. Of course, they couldn't get natural snow on the ground, so what do they do to make it look Christmassy? Oh, just paint the glass, hang up some lights, decorations wherever you can. And that's Pamela Sims. She's more interesting in the remake, but that's Pamela Sims, a potential love interest. Daughter of Mr. Sims, who owns Ira's Toys.
You know, what is it with you lately, Billy?
Nothing.
But all of a sudden, you got this attitude problem.
This is the first time he spoke.
Snapping at me all the time. Just staring off into space like some moon goon.
Will you just leave me alone?
Oh, well, you see, the reason why I have an attitude is because I witnessed my parents getting killed on Christmas Eve. That's literally all he has to say.
Merry Christmas.
You don't look so good.
Because I have PTSD from Santa Claus offing my parents. We do not have to see this, and we certainly didn't need to see such a hairy ass. That's a fantasy of Billy's. So, if you're wondering what Billy's ass looks like, it's hairy.
Don't punish me.
Don't punish me.
Yeah, I can see why this film didn't do so well originally. It pretty much has the same horror movie cliches that we've been getting at this point in cinema history, which is sex equals bad. In actuality, all those mom groups probably should have taken their kids to the movies. Teach them while they're young that naughty intercourse is bad before marriage. In fact, don't even have any intercourse. If you have intercourse, you'll get slaughtered. So don't even think about doing it. No segs. No segs for you until your kids are grown up, moved out, and gone to college.
The agency's only got women.
Only men can be Santa Claus.
I don't think you realize this, but I'm giving you a break. That's a hell of a lot more than he'll do.
Oh, keep your curly wig on. Oh, I am not being Santa. No way, nowhere, no how.
Try not to scare the little bastards. Sometimes they cry their heads off.
Jeez, everyone is so mean-spirited in this movie. Everyone's mean-spirited in the remake as well, but they die. Oh, right. They do the opposite of live.
Stop it. Or I'll have to punish you.
And yes, it doesn't go well. It's very creepy for everyone.
Ho, ho, ho! He's playing Santa Claus for a bunch of snot-nosed kids.
She hung up the phone without saying goodbye or Merry Christmas? God is not going to like that.
7 o'clock. It's over. Time to get shit-faced.
Considering that he turns water into wine, I think God would be okay with that. All right, everyone is partying, having some beer and I don't know what, chips. Much better than a raise or a 401 or insurance.
For you, wherever you are, we wish you a Merry Christmas.
Hey, that Joe Pesci guy is taking away that girl that Billy likes. I do like that this toy store is the place that sells costumes all year round. Oh, okay, so she just went in a back room with him and he made a move and we're going to grape territory again. Oh, he's about to snap. Is it about to be garbage day?
Garbage Day! Huh? No!
No, that's the next movie. Okay, I take it back. Maybe this movie does have supernatural elements. He's killing a guy with string lights one-handed.
Punishment is necessary, Pamela. It is...
Oh, there's no redemption. He's just gonna off her too. You know how much I'm gonna have to edit and block? Yeah, it's very important that a toy store would also carry an axe. Oh, those poor nutcrackers are traumatized too.
On this street when saints and angels sing among us.
Okay, I'm really distracted by that one singer's head. I think she's having a seizure. Oh, okay, so this is the part where Billy Claus is just, indiscriminately going around and offing people. Prior, they might have had some kind of connection, but now he's just going for anyone. This is almost as violent as Tim Allen's The Santa Claus. Almost. Okay, I would like to comment on the fact that he is a open mouth kisser, but I think it's more disgusting that they're doing it on a pool table. And I could only imagine that the green is gonna scratch their bodies up.
But I can't sleep.
Cindy, don't come down here.
All right, she may be a C block, but she is saving you. It is kind of weird, though, that this scene kind of goes on for a while. Like, who are these people? We're just making up new characters this late in the film.
Who are you, bad kitty?
Punish!
Classic death. Classic, vanish. It's your turn now, stand-in for Billy Zabka. Ah yes, kids know Santa Claus for his freshly shaven face and his bloody hair.
Hold it! Stop right there.
Daddy.
And the cops are just going after anyone wearing a red suit. Watch out, Daredevil. Now we get another set of new characters.
Look at this hill. Virgin, man. The only kind you'll ever get.
I'm sorry. Can we just pause this movie for a bit? I want to dissect what this guy thinks is a diss. What he thinks is a roast. They're going sledding. The friend says Virgin Hill, and the guy thinks he's being funny by saying the only kind you get. So what's the insult? It's the insult that he's attracting a bunch of virgins to him? Because that still sounds like he's getting laid. What is the joke? What's the insult? Do you know? Okay, I'm sorry. I needed a moment to figure out what he thinks was funny. All right, let's continue with this.
Go on. What's the matter? You afraid?
All right, you're wearing a Boston hat.
Are you having a religious experience? Or did you pee your pants?
You're wearing a Red Sox hat, all right? The Sox, they're my favorite team. You cannot represent us like this.
Well, if it isn't Bob and Mac.
Oh my God, they have names. Is Silent Night, Deadly Night now a new film? Did we just begin a new movie? Because we're suddenly spending a lot of time with these four kids.
That's the plan. You guys are gonna take our sled. I want to grow up to be just like you. Ugly and very stupid.
Are these guys fighting because they're having like a midlife crisis?
Now get out of here!
So that's the end of that scene. They're gonna go sledding.
Now watch this!
Okay, let's watch. Oh, you're doing the same thing as your friend did, okay. Hey, remember that movie we were just watching? What happened to that? I am impressed with whoever sharpened that axe. It's a police story. It's a cop movie now. He teams up with a nun to take down crime. And we're back at the orphanage with Mother Superior, and she's in a wheelchair now. And look, it's Miss Piggy. It is a Muppet movie.
I can't wait any longer.
Shouldn't have been waiting in the first place. And Santa Claus got shot. But it's not Billy.
What do you mean all wrong?
Bart says the guy's about 50, under 6 feet tall.
Probably should have called it in, huh?
That's why I'm here, sister.
I am Mother Superior, and so far all you have done is harm.
She's gonna belt his bottom.
Richard!
Yes, Mother Superior.
Will you please get my peach pipe? Such a good boy. Not at all like his older brother, will you?
That's to say that the baby is Richard. Ricky.
Garbage!
I already played that clip, but foreshadowing. Well, what did the snowman do? He wasn't naughty.
Where do you think you're going? Come on, we need altos.
Everyone is facing the same direction. Why didn't they stop him? Because the door was the only thing stopping him. Okay, all right, this is where she gets it for being a horrible, heartless nun. Oh, never mind, you can be a bitch and get away with it as long as you're married to God. Billy became psychotic because he saw a man dressed as Santa slaughter his parents. Does that mean all those orphans are going to become psychotic because they saw a police officer slaughter Santa and now they're going to be police officers? Circle.
Naughty.
Christmas came, no weenie whistle.
Who is he talking to? Who's the naughty one here? The hard-boiled officer or the Mother Superior lady? We'll have to wait until I eventually get around to reviewing Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2. And knowing my record, that'll be like 5 years from now. So yes, that was Silent Night, Deadly Night. It was a film. It didn't make much money. All the protesting and stuff, and let's face it, the lack of imagination of this film. The movie didn't do well. But as I mentioned earlier, it did gain a cult following and had very memorable moments and quotable lines. Robert Brian Wilson, who played Billy, he's still acting to this day, but not in many that known of productions. But the interesting thing is, the woman who played Mother Superior, Lillian Chauvin, she was actually an acting coach. She even taught Robert Brian Wilson a few things on set as far as acting goes. So that is it for the review. Stick around. I'll eventually pop some more out. I wish there were more that I could have done. And I'll be squeezing out some of those other reviews. Hopefully nothing crazy happens, because I know it sounds like one excuse after another, but I've been at this for like 10 years or so I want to be there for you guys still. Even if it's not as frequent, I still like to entertain you. I like to tell you some stories. Maybe I can squeeze out another review before the year ends, but otherwise, if not, thank you for watching and happy holidays.
No!